Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting. As always, I'm your host, Andrew Davis, and this is technically the first break of 2025. And I just got these today, which are UFC New York, which is a very, very cool set. And I have a second one, actually, so we're doing both. So, a little bit about this set that makes it interesting is that it's $80 when it first came out. They sold out pretty quickly. They didn't sell it within an hour. It took about 6 hours for them to sell out. And there is one pack per box. Each box/pack contains 8 cards, and they're 2.5 times 3.5 trading cards. And they include 4 base cards, 2 base parallels numbered to 99 or less, 1 Titans of Mecha insert limited to 49 or less, and 1 of 3 New York art inserts is one option. 1 base card autograph parallel limited to 25 or less, or 1 super short print 1/50 ratio. So I guess that ratio is based off of something and how many are printed. So obviously a 1/50, for every 50 base cards, there is a short print base parallel or print run. Topps is known for doing those. They tend to be very expensive cards. So we're going to crack these open. Obviously, these are all dealing with New York City, UFC. John Jones fought there, and it was a good fight. I think it was in the Garden, so pretty cool right there. So obviously, it's still sealed. These usually trade. I've seen them go on eBay unopened for about 100, maybe 120, depending on who's selling it, what's in there, who's buying it, where they're buying it from, all sorts of fun stuff in that nature. But obviously, I want to rip it open because I think the real value is in what you pull. And again, it's a pretty cool set. So obviously, we're going nice and easy here. As you can see, this is still sealed. We have this right here. Obviously, opening it up. Nice foil pack. Heavy cards here. There's only 8 in this. So it's 10 a card is what its base cost is per se. And it's going to be fun to see what we pull here. So here we go. So I'm pulling this out. And obviously we got this guy right here as the first one, Charles Oliveira, I want to say. So obviously this is a base right here. Pretty cool. Like it a lot. So we got that right there as our first card. We have this right here. Pretty sweet here, Michael Chandler. I believe that he likes dump trunks, to say the least. Again, a base card. That's number 4. So the first one was 3. We got some sweet Conor McGregor base right here. Pretty cool. Light heavyweight. Pretty sweet right there. Him holding both belts up. Again, base card. This one is number 29 in the set. So card number 29 in the set. Then we have this guy right here, Alex Pereira. So pretty cool right there, UFC New York. This is number 28. I actually like these cards. These are actually pretty cool. They kind of got that like hollow foil back and depth to them. Alex Pereira is just a monster. Guy is so talented. And again, this was when he was a light heavyweight and is a light heavyweight. And then we got some cool stuff right here. We got some cool parallels. So this one is number 91 out of 99. So again, Stipe Monic, I want to say, or Stipe Monic. I don't know how to say his name. It's Stipe. Again, names are not my thing. Again, this one is number 91 out of 99. So again, green parallel, pretty cool right there. Again, sweet card right there. And then we have this right here, which is Conor McGregor, and this is number 75. Again, we just saw the base of this, and this one is number 19 out of 75, Conor McGregor. So pretty cool card right there. If you're a Conor McGregor fan, obviously we pulled the 99, which are guaranteed. 2 cards are going to be parallels out of the bunch. And then we have that right there. And then we also have, again, Charles Oliveira right here, a light heavyweight, GA3. So I'm not exactly sure what the GA stands for. Pretty cool right there. But obviously, this might be a short print variation. This might be a poster. I'm not exactly sure, but it should be that, to say the least. So this should, I don't think, obviously it's not an autograph, right? I don't think this is autographed in any fashion. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It says GA-3. So not exactly sure, but it's either a short print variation or it is a New York insert. It kind of looks like a New York insert because we get, the Bronx, we get all the fun stuff. So I think it is a New York insert. Pretty cool right there. And then we get Israel Idiasa or Isenyana. I'm not exactly sure, but again, this is that right here, and it's dictating Titans of the Mecca UFC 230 versus Derek Brunson, round 1 via KO or knockout. Pretty cool right there. I don't know in which I thought these were supposed to be limited to 49 or less, and I don't see any of that thing on this. But nonetheless, pretty cool right there. So that's the first one right there. Again, you're guaranteed 2 parallels, which is what makes this thing really cool. Obviously, you're guaranteed a Titans of the Mecca. You're guaranteed a either New York art insert, an autograph-based parallel, or a 150 ratio in there. And then 1 out of every 5 boxes, obviously, is going to have an autograph in it. So we're going to open up this one, and that's where we're at. But again, it's a pretty cool set. I mean, I like the set. If you're a UFC fan and you are a parallel hunter, it's a great set because you are guaranteed parallels. And that's the nice thing about this. Now, I will say this, that when I did crack open the UFC Noches, or NOCHE, which was in the Sphere in Vegas, where I believe the entire card was either everybody was a Mexican fighter or had Mexican heritage, some of those cards were thicker cards, and that was a nice touch. These, on the other hand, these cards obviously have kind of a depth feel to them, but they are not thicker cards. I mean, they seem like 24 points, and that's how they feel. So they are not thicker cards, but they are very nice in that regard. So I'm not complaining about that, but I do want to make that distinction, is I did really like that UFC Noches set, but this set is also more interesting because there's 2 more cards in this set. In the Noches set, there's only 6 cards. And so that's what's fascinating about this set. And I actually like this one a little bit more from what I've opened, because you are guaranteed 2 parallels. You are guaranteed that cool insert. You are guaranteed a Titans of the Mecca card in there. And then you are guaranteed 2 bases. So it is nice for $80 to have an extra 2 cards versus, I believe, Noches was $75. So, that's kind of where I'm at with this set. And I haven't even opened up this one yet. So we're going to see what we pull here and see what we got. Obviously, we got some cool stuff here. And here we go. So, again, names are not my thing. We got this guy right here, Jonathan Martinez, which is card number 7, bantamweight. Cool right there. I like that one right there. Obviously, it's got that New York City feel to it. We have, again, the front of these cards, the names are not the best. So we got Karmu Usman, I want to say. So this is middleweight card number 30. Again, names are not my forte. Pretty cool, though. Again, it's a base, so you're guaranteed 4 base cards. We got Monic, I want to say, or Minic. Not exactly sure, but this is card number 2 that we pulled there. I believe we pulled the parallel earlier of him. I'm going to just check really quickly here to see what we pulled with him. Yeah, so same card right here, just in the base version of that. So pretty cool right there. That's card number 2. Obviously, pulled something pretty cool right here. We got a John Jones. Pretty sweet. Gotta love some John Jones. Very good fighter. Very good fighter. Obviously had a very successful, heavyweight bout. Pretty cool. This is card number 1 in the set, by the way. Again, this is the base of John Jones. Pretty cool. Just showing it. I love it. Sweet right there. And then here are the parallels, right? So obviously, this is number 19 out of 49 of Azmat Mirzakhanov. I mean, I don't know how to say that name. Obviously, though, it is a 49 parallel, which is pretty sweet right there. Pretty cool. So I like that one a lot. That's card number 14 in the set. And then we do have this right here, which is 0299. And we have Dustin Poirier, I want to say Poirier. Again, names are not my thing. A number 2 out of 99. So you are guaranteed a 99 or less, 2 parallels in this set. Pretty cool right there. And then we got this right here, which is Conor McGregor. And I believe this is number 29 SP. Sorry, everybody. So obviously, this is Conor McGregor being Conor McGregor. I'm just looking at the back because Steals the spotlight both ahead of his 205 against Eddie Alvarez. And he's just being in a press conference when he asked who is that guy, minus for the purpose of this trading card. Oh, that's funny. So this is a short print variation, right? So the 1 out of 50 here. So it's a pretty cool card. I've seen these going for a decent amount of money. I think one just went up for a little bit. So, obviously I think this is an easy $80 to $100 card, clean, which is nice, given the fact that it's pretty cool. This is a pretty sweet card. So Conor McGregor is awesome. I did see that, Chris Brown. I am very excited for TNA and WWE are teaming up. Me and my friend Keenan are going to be talking about that tomorrow night on my wrestling show, which is the NXT stuff, which I will be getting to eventually on this show too with cards, everybody, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. But yes, that's Conor McGregor. The short print variation is pretty cool. And then we have Caleb. I'm not even going to try to say this name. I've given up. I will show the back of this on that. And this is Titans of Mecca. Again, pretty cool card. UFC 205. And this is him versus Michael Johnson, round 3 via submission. So pretty cool, right? So obviously that's 16 cards right there. Obviously we pulled this as the 7th card. This was the 8th card, guaranteed Titans Mecca. You were guaranteed a New York insert or a short print variation or a base autograph. And you're guaranteed, obviously, some cool stuff. It is cool. Obviously, these are 16 cards. Again, the base cost for all of these is $10 a card because this whole set is an $80 set. But if you are a UFC short print, insert collector, you like rare cards, you like limited cards, you obviously want parallels in there. This is really a wonderful set for you. And I think it's worth the $80. I think maybe if you didn't get one, $100 is a fair price for it because you don't know what you're going to get, but you are getting parallels in there. So obviously, I don't know. So depending on the parallels, right? So this in like a 49 is a $40, $50 card. I think this is like a $35 card. Maybe if I'm lucky, it's $50. I don't know what these go for. I've seen Titans of Mecca, depending on the person, go from anywhere from $20 to $50, depending on who it is. I think the 99s are pretty, standard around maybe $30 if you're lucky, depending on who it is. Also, what number you have. The 49, again, depending on who it is, could very well change. Again, if you have like a limited 10 Conor McGregor, I mean, that's where you're going to be sitting nicely. So that's what it is. And then obviously these short print variations, they tend to go for a decent amount of money, especially this one, because it's Conor McGregor. And then obviously another Titans of Mecca here. So it's a pretty sweet set. So I do think that this set in particular maintains its value. I do see that, and these cards are moving right now on eBay because people want certain people want their guy or their fighter, and people want that type of stuff. So that's what it is. So like something like this obviously is going to move easy. Something like this might also move relatively quickly, but it's not going to move as quick as this. I mean, these are already going pretty hot. So that's the thing right there. So again, it's an $80 box, and you are guaranteed certain parameters in the box, which is nice. So when you go open up a pack with cards in general, you are not guaranteed anything. I just bought a WWE Topps Chrome Hobby Box, and I'm guaranteed 2 autographs in that box. But I am not guaranteed a parallel. I am not guaranteed short print variations. I am not guaranteed alternatives. I am not guaranteed a relic. And I could get a numbered parallel in that box, but I'm also not guaranteed a numbered parallel autograph, but I'm not guaranteed anything. And that's the difference with this, is that you're paying $80 for 8 cards, but you are guaranteed 4 bases and 2 parallels and 2 inserts, which is why you're paying that $80. But they also sold out within 6 hours, and they're super limited. So that's the other thing too, is that there's only so many of these boxes. And that's the idea. And it's a really cool set if you like a particular event or you're hunting down particular fighters in that regard. And if you're a card collector, and that's what I think really maintains value with this set. So overall, I think it's a great set. Would I have liked to have gotten a John Jones? Absolutely, in a parallel. But the Conor McGregor is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, a 75 Conor McGregor is pretty sweet. And then there's just some other stuff in there as well. That's pretty cool. I don't know much about this guy in particular. Obviously, I know a little bit about him. And I know a little bit about him. But again, I think it's awesome. I think it's a great set. And I think it's pretty cool. So I think, again, I don't think you can go wrong with this, but I would not spend more than $100 on the secondhand market on this set. And that's just me. Maybe if you really need to have it, 110, but anything above 110, I don't think it's worth it because you don't know what you're going to get in the box. And that's the thing. So I think $80, from Topps, great first-hand market, second-hand market, 110 if you really need to have it, because you pull something like this in your box, you did really well. You pull something like this in your box, you still did okay, and you probably will break even, or you got your value for your money, but you didn't get what you could have gotten out of it. But then again, if you pull a base parallel autograph or a numbered parallel autograph and you paid $100 for it, and it's Conor McGregor on that or Alex Pereira, I mean, you're golden, because those are like $200, $300, $400 cards. So that's really where this gets tricky, is that there is risk involved in all of this. And that's why 100, 110 on the secondhand market is where you should probably be for this box, because you don't know what you're going to pull. And so that's really important to look at it from that angle. But again, overall, I think it's a great product. I think this is one of Topps' better products, and I think they did a fantastic job. And it's a great product if you're a UFC person. If you are a baseball person and you hate UFC, obviously it's not a good product for you. But if you are a UFC fan, or you're a card collector, or you like UFC and a bunch of other stuff, great product for UFC, or for somebody who likes that type of stuff. Great product. Good starting product, to be honest, as well, because it's not a big set in that regard, and you're also getting a little taste of everything that Topps offers. So that's my whole take on it. I'm very happy with it. Depending, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might sell pieces of this off. And if I do, I think I'll do very well with the New York insert. I think I'll do well with the short print variations. I think that some of those parallels could do very well for me. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't decided, and I have to look at the way the market is going. But beyond that, great set. Very happy with it. I'm thrilled that $80 a pop, 160 for the pair. And yeah, I think it's an excellent set, and I think it's an awesome purchase. And I think Topps did a great job with it. And I think these cards are just absolutely beautiful. And in many ways, they're better than the Noches set, minus the fact that I just wish some of them were a little bit thicker, because I do like those thicker, more premium cards. But that's just me personally. I like premium products. But enough about that. That's my only complaint. Which is just nitpicking. But beyond that, I'm going to just stop right there. But I do want to let everybody know, hey, I got an eBay store. I do sell a lot of cards in my eBay store. I sell a lot of WNBA stuff. I sell a lot of NIL college stuff in my store. So if you are looking for cards, I tend to carry a lot of stuff. I tend to also carry a lot of comics. If I do choose to sell these cards, they will be in my eBay store. It is Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. So it is, you can look it up on eBay. You type in Pop Anime Comics Collectibles on Google. You can definitely check us out there. I have cards from $7, and I have cards that are going to be $400 or $500 cards that are one-on-ones. So I have budget for everyone, and I'm always willing to do and make deals with people and figure stuff out. And I'm willing to be reasonable. The more you buy from me, the better off and the better deal I can offer you. So that's something to keep in mind. And tomorrow, I am bringing in, if it arrives, and fingers crossed, that I do have a collegiate basketball set coming in tomorrow. So that's something to be on the lookout for too, that we will be breaking live. And in that set, there are 4 autographs, I think 12 silver prisms, 4 inserts, and a bunch of base cards of some of the top college people that are coming into the out of college, still might be in college, and are also in the NBA and WNBA. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. It's 40 cards. It's a $200 box, and we're going to be cracking it open because it's a blast to talk about this stuff. So again, that's what we're going to be talking about. So that's kind of everything I got going on. And again, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for checking it out. And yeah, I'm always happy when people come check out what I do. And I hopefully will see everybody tomorrow. And as more and more stuff comes into my store and repertoire and a bunch of other stuff, obviously that's what we're going to be talking about, as well as I do plan on releasing and doing more educational stuff this year on this channel, talking about card collecting, how to store cards and things of that nature, because I do think the education is just as important. And this stuff is a lot of fun to break open and see what we pull. And, you pull the card, right? Or you pull a one-on-one. That's always fun. But I do think it is important to talk about the education behind all of this. So that's something that I am definitely going to be doing a lot more of this year. And I hope everybody enjoys it. And I hope you guys find this helpful and enjoyable. And happy card hunting, everybody. And go ripping open some packs. And feel free to share with me what you pull, because I want to know what you guys pull. Because I'm obviously sharing what I'm doing, and I'm pulling and I'm buying, and I can't wait to see what everybody else pulls and see what you guys get and all that fun stuff. So until next time, which will be hopefully tomorrow, have a safe night and open up some packs and get some good pulls, everybody. And I will see everybody on the flip side.